Hello everyone, it's Lottie from Cancer is a Lifestyle. So today I think is one of the hottest days that we've had so far since summer began. I believe the heat index, there was a warning that it can get up to like 102 heat index. So, but it's in the 90s, but it's just a really hot day. In fact, I don't think I remember the last time we could see our blue sky because it's just been really hazy and or just full of clouds for rain. So it's been one crazy summer, I will tell you. It's just been hot, hot, hot. But today is the hottest, so I don't know how it is by you guys, but I'm wearing a sweater because inside with the sanctuary, I'm cold. I am cold. I will tell you, ever since I've gotten that vaccine, my shoulder still hurts really bad. My arm, I will tell you, it just hurts really bad, and I'm cold all the time. So, but anyway, let's get on with some free acquisitions. And what I mean by free, by my work, a lot of times they, whenever they don't need anything from the activity room, like pictures, wall hangings, things like that, furniture, or they just leave it out for us to take. Books, I brought books home, and this time when I went into the break room, they had puzzles, and like a whole box of puzzles, and I took them all because my mom loves puzzles, and I thought I'm going to send this to her so she can use them. Now she sets hers up on the dining room table, and it's a great conversation piece because whenever someone comes to visit, they always go towards the table and they sit there sometimes for hours working on it with her as they're talking. Now I've also sent her an app on her, well, I shouldn't say an app, but like a link on her computer that she can do it on computer, on her desktop in her bedroom too. So she doesn't even know it because to her it's just the way to pass time, but it's great for her motor skills, for her, and for agility, for her arthritis and all. So this one right here, and it's the bigger pieces. Now this is, normally I send her some beautiful scenery like real feminine scene, like this one. This is normally what I usually get her, or puzzles that I bought her, and it'll be on the beach or it'll be in the country, or but it's usually something scenic like that. Let me see, I hope I don't make a mess here. But I think these might just be really hard. Let me see this one. I think this one is like this. It's a waterfall. That's going to be kind of hard because it's not much color in here. But I think she'll still enjoy them. It's free, for heaven's sakes. Here's another one that's, I think is going to be hard for her. We did once together a puzzle that was a house on a beach, all sand. And the house and the beach was like the same color. And so it was like there were so many of the same pieces. And you had the occasional, other color. Here's the Grand Canyon. Isn't that pretty? That's going to be fun for her. Yeah, so I picked them up. I was like, hey, I'll take it home. The pieces are still there. And even if they're missing a couple pieces, it's okay. It doesn't matter. I bought them at thrift store where they were missing a couple pieces. The whole act is just to, for her to be able to make her puzzles. Oops. So they also had another box. They had a lot of DVDs and CDs and all. But I really wasn't, into, I didn't really look at it. Nobody's really been taking those. They did take a lot of DVDs, because I have a lot of DVDs. When my kids were home and they were small, I think we bought every movie out there so they could be entertained. But I thought, let me go check what they got anyway. And I found like 3 that are like Bible studies that I can play or listen to and take part in. Now, I love to listen to podcasts and put it in as I'm cleaning or working or, and like multitasking, do whatever I'm doing, and I listen to it. This one here is from Bob Russell. It's Good from Evil, and it is a Bible study of Genesis 37 through 50. So it is 6 sessions on the life of Joseph, which I love Bible studies, so I couldn't help. And it's not even open, you guys. It is brand new. So I am really excited about that. And then here's another one, another Bob Russell, Nobody's Perfect. And this one is on the verse by verse Bible study of Genesis 25 through 33, 6 sessions on the life of Jacob. So I'm excited because I can do this anytime. And this third one, I was like, you know what? This is really good. Cool, because I have been getting into ASMR on YouTube. So now that I go, whenever I go to sleep, I lay down, I like to play, I would go on YouTube and I would pick these different channels that were like ASMR. And it could be like, you know, like my Self-Reliance, for instance, where he's, you know, he's building something and all you hear is the axe and the wood and the backgrounds of the birds. And I just like things like that. It could be homesteading. It could be anything where there's no talking, but they're just, you know, you just hear the natural sounds. And sometimes I will even take another YouTuber's channel and I'll play it as I'm going to sleep and just relax. And I put it down low and I just find it really relaxing to do that. Now Melissa from Crocheting Agreement has started this challenge where she binge watches. Every week she takes all her subscribers who have our channels, anyone that is another channel that's a subscriber to her, she's put them on her wheel and she spins, and whoever she lands on, that's who she binge watches that week. And she'll take a playlist and she'll play it, and she'll just let it play as she's working or whatever. And she says, even if it's something that maybe is not as you know, maybe not as informative for her or whatever, but the fact that she feels like she is shouting out the channel, for one thing, and she's supporting her other channels that subscribe to her by playing the hours, which I think that's fascinating. That's wonderful. But anyway, so I do that. I do that quite a lot. I also do that when I go to sleep and I play them. Sometimes when I'm up, I'll binge watch them and comment. Usually when I do that, I'm commenting on all the you know, the vlogs. But I like to do that, and I especially like to go all the way to the beginning so I can see like how they got started. I love to see the transition that we all did, like from the first video onto where we're at now, because there's a transition that happens, and also it's like a storyline, because it doesn't matter what their channel's about. They let in a little bit of themselves at every episode, where you hear a little bit about their life, and you just play it like a movie. So I love doing that. I've done it with many channels, and I just suggest you guys do that yourselves. If we have time, when you're doing, you know, around the house, you're cleaning or whatever you're doing, you don't have to. And just sometimes just to hear them talking, you can you know, see you can hear what they're doing. But anyway, the third one is called Creationscapes, and it's a journey through God's creation, and it is actually just this. It's like an ASMR where they play the different, I guess, you know, you can see different sceneries, and they play like with soothing worship music that would, like, you know. And I thought, how great. It'd be so peaceful for me, for when I, you know, I can put it on when I'm going to sleep, and I can listen to very soft music, and maybe even glance over and look at some sceneries. And I think that's wonderful. My son found a channel on his smart TV where he just plays throughout the day. It's just like Bible verses on the screen, so you can just play that, and it's just little light music, and you can have Bible verses on your TV. Very soothing, very relaxing. So yeah, that's what I got. I'm really excited about this because I feel like when I go to sleep, it sets me in that peaceful mode where I can sleep better. I think I can de-stress, because women take longer to go to sleep than men. Men can hit the minute their head touches the pillow, they go to bed, they sleep. Women, we take a little longer. The other thing, excuse me, I'm gonna reach over. This is my box for my Hat Not Hate. So I am going to be sending it in. I'm not going to be making any more. I believe I have, let me see if where's my note, how many I made this year. They are due at the end of August, but I am not going to be anymore. I filled the box up. I got other projects. As long as I usually like to fill the box and move on. So that's the size of this box. I crammed it in. I think there's about 16, if I'm not wrong, 16 hats. I'm not sure, maybe 22, somewhere in one of those. I had a list here. I don't know where it is anymore. I will have it on my Facebook page, on my ministry page, of how many I donated, but I'm pretty sure it's like 16. It's not as many as I wanted to do. I think it's probably not even, I think I did more last year. I never send it to Lion Brand's website or anything like that. I always go on their website, the Hat Not Hate campaign website, and I choose the nearest locations that you can drop them off at. For me, I chose Cedarburg, a consignment shop in Cedarburg, Wisconsin. It also happens to be my brother's hometown, so that's where he lives, one of my brothers. So, and when I checked again this year, that consignment is still doing it, so I'm going to send it to them. They were very appreciative. They were collecting the hats, not the blue hats for Not Hate Not Hat. Oh my God, Hats Not Hate campaign. Yeah, last year also. So they are. I just like lost my train of thought. Did you guys ever do that? And so I'm going to do that that's where I'm going to send it to them. They were very nice. They sent me a card, how much they appreciated it, and it just saves you money, because not everybody, now if you live closer to where the Lion Brand is closer to where you live, that's fine, but otherwise you can go and choose somewhere, if you're lucky, you might even live in a state that they do have a drop off, and you can just deliver it and save on postage. If you send a lot of donations like I do through the mail, it can start adding up, so. But anyway, that's all I have. I am going to mail that out as soon as I can. Now I have debated whether or not I am going to start a new box and just continue on for, because I gave myself from January to August this year. And I think I'm going to do that next January. I'm going to start in January and just go. I wanted to do more for Hat Not Hate, but it just, other projects got in the way. And 16 is still good. It's not bad at all. So, But anyway, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you stay cool wherever you're at. And if you live in a part of the country where you need rain, I hope you get rain. My dad lives in Arizona, and they had like a 2-hour storm that they were in badly need of rain. And I hope that if you're in one of those states, I hope you have rain soon too. Otherwise, I hope you will stay cool, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.